Are you feeling extremely bored out of your mind? You feel like you can't get up off the couch. You feel like there is nothing that is going to shut that TV off. There's no possible way you can get that workout done today, even though you're not doing anything else. Do you feel like your motivation is at an all-time low? Well, everybody, welcome to the club because I also feel that way, and today we're going to talk about some tips so that you can not only keep the motivation that you might have remaining, but also produce some new motivation to get those workouts done. Hello everybody, I'm Cody, and today we are going to talk about fitness motivation. Whether you have some motivation and you feel it dwindling, or you're looking for new ways to create some motivation, we're going to go over all of that today. Probably the hardest part of a fitness journey is keeping the motivation from start to end. It might be easy at first, you're super motivated, but eventually the gains start to peak, you're not seeing as many results, you're kind of getting bored with it, and overall you really just start questioning why you're even still doing this. So I'm going to give you 5 quick tips today on things you can do to produce new motivation and, like I said, keep the motivation you already have. And really quick before we need to start saying something other than jump into it. Let's slowly step into it. So, the first tip for motivation I have for you guys today is set fitness goals. Whether they're short-term goals, long-term goals, you need something to work towards consistently to keep the motivation. Let's say you started a goal when you first started working out and you hit that goal and you're like, oh, I'll just take it one day at a time and just keep working out. You are going to get bored that way. You need to keep setting goals. You hit one goal, you need another goal. You hit this goal, you need another goal. Short-term goals are great, but if you have a long-term goal on top of that, no matter how many short-term goals you hit, you still have that long-term goal at the end of the tunnel that you are gradually working towards. Maybe it's a goal body weight. You want to lose weight or gain weight. Maybe it's a goal weight in the gym. You want to push more on bench press. Maybe you want to do more push-ups in a minute, faster mile time. Any of it, all of it is a reasonable fitness goal. Any of it will help you be motivated towards something at the end of the tunnel rather than just doing guesswork. Am I getting stronger? Am I not getting stronger? This also goes along with measuring progress and things like that, but that's a whole nother video. So tip number 2, cycle that music playlist. You cannot listen to the same 10 songs every single day of your fitness career, no matter how much you like them. Right now, if you're stuck in quarantine, you're not doing anything, you have all the time in the world to sit there and stare at your phone, change around that music playlist or scrap it and make a whole new playlist. You can even look up playlists that other people have already made for working out. Maybe you'll like the entire playlist and you'll get rid of your old one. Maybe you'll like songs off that. You have a ton of time, nothing stopping you from changing up that music playlist and finding some new tunes to work out to. We've all been there, runner's high, you're on a mile run, you got that good song on, it feels like you could run for the rest of your life, you're not tired, you're not any of that. You're listening to this hardcore rock music during your lift. You're pushing more weight than ever. Music is so important to motivation and cranking out great workouts and maintaining the goal of your fitness journey. Music is so underestimated. And frankly, if you don't already listen to music, give it a try. You'll be shocked at what it does for your workouts. Frankly, you can even ask people on social media for new music. I see people posting up Instagram polls all the time asking for music. You can even do that if you're desperate. Tip number 3, watch videos, especially this one. But no, seriously, watch videos. Maybe you have somebody that's further along than you in a similar fitness journey and they pump out all these progress videos. I don't know about you, but seeing somebody more successful or where I want to be is extremely motivating. There's always somebody out there that's going to set the bar higher than you. And if you're already super motivated, watching somebody with even more motivation and a higher fitness goal than you, well, it should just motivate you right up there with them. And frankly, if motivational speeches or talks are your thing, there are a million of them on YouTube. You can get speeches from Arnold. You can get speeches from The Rock. Basically, every legendary fitness icon has done some sort of speech or TED Talks type style thing where you can listen to that, see where they came from, see what they did to get there, see how long it took, and you can not only mold goals from this, but also draw motivation from it. Again, I don't know about you guys, but seeing somebody that is much more successful than me or has the body or the the goal that I'm working towards, they already have that goal, it is so motivating. It is motivating for me to get up off the couch and go do a workout. One of my biggest motivators, the reason I got into working out, was the Hodge twins. Yes, they're hilarious, but they had an insane fitness journey. They did not look like that their entire lives. They came so far over the years, and really just when I used to watch them, I used to jump right up off the couch and work out. It was a really amazing process finding videos that are motivating, find people that are motivating. And again, this actually goes into my fourth tip, which are find fitness idols. Again, seeing somebody with that body, that goal weight that you've always wanted is extremely motivating. You know, if you can set an image of what you want to look like. I realize this isn't exactly politically correct. You shouldn't be modeling yourself over some Greek god looking body, but frankly, it is motivating. You know, you want to change this normal basic body that you have, and you want that Greek god looking body. Of course, some of it's not as attainable as you may think it is, but it's still motivation, guys. You see where you want to be, and you're going to do everything you can to get there. Whether or not you get there, it is the journey. You have to stay motivated on this journey. You have to do what you can to get there, and just setting an idol is a really good way to get motivation. It doesn't even have to be some roided out or super skinny person that you idolize after. Some of my biggest idols were Steve Cook when he used to be for Optimum Nutrition. Now he does his own thing. Jeff Seid, John Skywalker. You know, they're chill dudes. They do all these videos, these posts. They do at-home workouts. They're average people just like you and me, and they're very easy people to idolize in terms of health and fitness and things like that. And for the fifth tip, the final one, and perhaps the most cliche one, is remember why you started this journey and think about where you want to be. Now, we all got into fitness for some reason, whether you don't want to be the skinny kid anymore, or maybe you just want to be healthier overall. You're sick of sitting around all day eating Doritos. You want to start running. You want to be fit. You want to be looking like you're in peak physical condition. And frankly, who doesn't want that? Nobody wants to sit around and just vegetate all day. Well, we want to, but our bodies aren't going to look great after doing that for a long time. And frankly, guys, you are not getting any younger. The most motivating thing for me getting on this hardcore fitness journey and getting to that super high level I've always wanted to be at is because I'm not getting any younger. The years are just going away, guys. Of course, I'm still only 23 years old, but if I sit around for 5 more years, I'm basically lost my peak fitness potential. And what did I do with those years? Just sat around, you know, half-assing workouts, you know, oh, I'll work out harder next year. I'll bulk harder next winter. No, guys, start now. There's no reason not to start now, especially if you're stuck at home doing nothing, all this extra free time. Why not start doing something better? You don't need to watch that episode of Rick and Morty you've already seen 20 times. You don't need to replay that video game you've already played 10 times. Get up, do something new for yourself, and get that body you've always wanted, and you'll be so grateful that you did it down the road once you attain some of these goals that you set for yourself. The sooner you start to put in the work, the sooner you'll start to see results, and the sooner you can get to those goals that you've always wanted to be at. That about wraps up my tips for you guys, but please turn that TV off, get up out of bed, and go start your fitness routine. You're gonna thank yourself, you're gonna feel better because of it, and frankly, once you get going, it's all easier from there. It becomes the lifestyle habit. It's less of a chore, more of a hobby, more of a fun activity, and it just gets easier. Again, right now, some of you might have the free time you've always wanted. And what are you doing with that free time? The same thing you were doing with your free time when you were busy. Does that make any sense to you at all? No, it doesn't. You should not be using this time to sit around longer. Sitting around is getting nothing done besides maybe getting through an episode of something on Netflix. You got to get up and start that fitness journey. You give up now, you will always give up, and you will never attain those fitness goals that you always wanted, and you're going to be sitting at home watching your friends, your idols, all these people make it, get all these fitness gains. They look fantastic, they're healthy, they're living long, and what did you do at the time you sat around and did nothing? Do not let that happen, guys. You can only reflect on things looking back, so all I can say is get up, put in the work now, and then a year from now, you're going to look back and be extremely glad that you did. So yeah, guys, hopefully some of these tips helped you. I'm probably more motivated now than I have ever been, and frankly, I had to pull myself out of bed to make this video. We all have our own struggles. We all have our obstacles we have to get over, but we have to get over them. It's what separates the great from the average. So get out there, do your thing, and like I said, hopefully some of these tips helped. Thank you so much for watching the video. And as always, guys, subscribe to the channel if you've made it this far. Like the video. Drop a comment on what other videos you guys want me to see. And drop a comment. Let me know if any of these tips helped you out. Hopefully this is going to help get you motivated. And yeah, guys, thank you for watching the video.